Hey, Gary T here. This is one of my fun guitars that I haven't ever got down here before, and I don't know why. This I bought, I don't know, 5, 6 years ago, whenever these came out. This is the Edward Van Halen Stripe series guitar. This is really, I got this right after they came out. This is like serial number on it is only like 4 digits. It's like 1391. I remember when these came out and I saw this one and I was like, that takes me back. In 1978, I'd been listening to some really cool rock, Peter Frampton, stuff like that. It was really cool stuff. And then all of a sudden, and you're like, what in the world is that? You really didn't hear people playing like that. I mean, you had some really great players out there at the time, but they weren't playing in that style. And you also didn't see a Stratocaster that looked like this. Eddie really, no matter what people might think about Eddie currently, in the 70s, Eddie really did some great things for us guitar players. Number one, he slapped a humbucker into a Strat and made a Strat sound like a Les Paul. That was really smart. Now let's get to the guitar. This is the Eddie Van Halen Stripe series. Back then, I was a very large contributor to Musician's Friend. And I'd been buying guitars from him for a while. And I say back then, this is like 6, 7 years ago, whenever Eddie started this Stripe series. And I think this was like $8.99. I remember calling him up and saying, hey, I'd love to have that guitar. Give me 25% off. They sold me this guitar for like $800. No kidding. And I got it home and I didn't really know what to think. And I opened it up and I was like, wow, they actually painted both sides. And they got pretty close. I mean, it's not exact, but it's, it's very close. It's a light guitar. The neck is really cool. I'm used to playing a little bit wider necks than Eddie necks. But this has got a really nice neck. It's not too deep, but it fits in your hand. I know Eddie likes them narrow now. He used to like them pretty flat and wide back in the day, but now he likes them pretty narrow. Since Fender makes these, the Eddie Van Halen series, you get the Fender headstock on it. But the stripe job's cool. The pickup in it is just ungodly great. It's I don't know if it's a Frankenstein. I don't think it's a Wolfgang, because I've got a Wolfgang and they don't sound the same at all. And it's not the same. I've also got the Art series guitar, which I'll do a comparison of these two one time, because this sounds different from this guitar. To me, I think this guitar sounds, for the cheap price you get this, it sounds more like the Van Halen 1 album, the 1 and 2 album, than the Art series guitars, which I think I paid like $2,700 back in '06 when they came out. Because, I mean, this has got... I mean, I'm playing out of a little bitty Black Star ID Core 10, just on a regular overdrive with a little delay, and you're getting that kind of sound out of it. Um, so to me, this is just a really fantastic guitar. It's a basswood body. It's got the maple neck. It's got the really cool, easy to get to truss rod tuner. I don't like the way it looks, but I've gotten used to it on this guitar. Never had to do anything with the truss rod. I guess that's Murphy's Law. But you know, the only thing I did to this guitar that made a huge improvement, and it was like a $225 investment, is I put a big block Floyd Rose on it. This guitar really didn't have tuning instability, but I wanted it. Since it was so much fun and it was so cool, I wanted to put a really good German Floyd on it, and because that way you can dive bomb as many bombs as you want to drop it, and the thing's going to come back and it's going to be right back in tune. I know that they're putting out more and more of the Stripe series now. I don't know what the quality is on these. There's no place on here to say where this one was made. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure this was made in Japan, since Corona, California is right there close to the border. Now, the only thing that they didn't really do on this guitar is finish the edge of the frets. So you got to get used to that on this guitar, because they're sharp. I mean, they're not going to cut your fingers, but you can feel them when you play. Since I'm used to playing a wider neck guitar, I play a lot of George Lynch type guitars. So I'm used to a wider neck, so it doesn't really get in my way or bother me. The one thing, and I can see where Eddie on his later guitars went to plugging them down here, like Charvel era, your Floyd Rose hits your plug. Now, I like mine to flop loose like this, so every once in a while I'll bump it. If you play with your Floyd Rose like this all the time, where you just grab it and do this, and it's not going to get in your way. But I mean, there you go. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. If you like it, give me a thumbs up and a sub. Comments, please. Peace out and have a good day.